Years ago, the murder of Meredith Kercher shocked the world. A young British university student living in Italy in a shared house, brutally killed one night, spawned an investigation and subsequent legal battle for her American housemate Amanda Knox. Initially convicted of the murder alongside her Italian boyfriend, Amanda spent years in prison and faced multiple trials that went all the way up to the highest court in Italy, to eventually get her conviction overturned due to errors made during the investigation. And now the story is being retold from Amanda's perspective in the new series, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox.
Don't move. Don't make a sound.
Amanda, I don't like this. We should just turn back.
Why would I return to a country where I was convicted of murder? Because in order to move forward, I need to go back. In 2007, I was halfway around the world studying abroad in Italy. I had no idea that my dream...
Hello? Anybody home?
...was about to become a nightmare.
Meredith?
Oh my God.
This particular retelling of the Knox saga makes no secret of being informed by Amanda's own perspective on everything that happened. Amanda herself serves as an executive producer on the series alongside Monica Lewinsky, who also had her scandalous story retold in the limited series Impeachment, American Crime Story. So in the reclaiming of narratives that seems to be the motivating factor in series such as these, the responsibility fell to actress GRACE Van Pattern to offer up a performance that presented new light on a well-known story, while juggling loyalty to the source material as well as artistic clarity as an actress.
Judita Da Silva, Arise Play Nigeria. This series is presented as being informed by the perspective of Amanda Knox and the events that unfolded. And the case was so global, it was really fueled by opinion and perception. So for you as an actor, when you're taking on the character of Amanda, how did you find artistic objectivity, even though it was dealing with context that is so skewed in a particular direction of being through Amanda's lens?
That's a really good question. I didn't know what to expect because I didn't know a lot about the case before going into it. So my first insight was very much, I was very young when it happened. So I'm not flooded with the bias that was being fed to all of us at the time, the headlines, the things. I knew Amanda Knox's name, but I didn't have, an association with that name. I've heard it before. So I do feel thankful that I was able to approach it very objectively in the beginning. I didn't come in with a preconceived opinion like people do about this case, that people feel very strongly, and it's a very polarizing, case. So I feel lucky that I was able to go in without bias and speak to her, in addition to watch everything that's out there about her, read everything that's out there about her. And really the most important thing to me was to know her, was portray her emotions as authentically as possible. Because that was one thing that was not shared in the press, what this young girl at 20 years old was going through. And I found that was the most important thing to me. Was not to convey an opinion or to force people to gather one. It was to hopefully have people understand who this girl was, who went through this unimaginable thing.
There is a body. It's Meredith.
Ma chi sono questi due ragazzi? Qualcuno lo sa?
La conquilina americana.
Where did you go the night of Meredith's murder?
Do I need a lawyer right now? No, difficile, italiana.
Why do you keep things? Why you
Please.
Why are they going after our daughter? Assassina!
This isn't the first time Amanda Knox has told her side of the story publicly. She has released books, as well as participating in a Netflix documentary and hosting podcasts addressing the case that railroaded her life. So some might question what more is left to say, and what purpose telling the story again might serve. A sentiment also shared by Meredith's sister, Stephanie, who has spoken to what her family have had to go through over the years. For Grace Van Patten, as an actress, that too was an added consideration to contend with, and one she has had to navigate while doing the job of being the vessel for telling a difficult story without bias or judgment.
And just bouncing off that, like it was quite eerie watching it for me because I used to work with Meredith's brother when I was at the BBC. And then watching, so I had a little glimpse into the normalcy of the people on that side. And then you see through this series, the normalcy of the people on Amanda's side. Do you think that it is possible that any degree of resolution could come to either side through the telling of the story in this particular way?
I mean, that would be the absolute goal, right? But it is an extremely tragic story for so many people involved. And I hope people see that and feel that. And of course the goal would to have there be resolution. And no one can force that. But yes, of course, that would be amazing.
It was a really moving performance. We're still hanging on for the last episode. But yeah, I just hope that these are two disparate worlds that will never meet. But if they could meet, it would be great to have that resolution. But congrats and thank you for talking with us.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.
And you too.
This is my life we're talking about.
È innocente, lo sai.
Per lei sono tutti innocenti.
For 15 years, I've been defined by something that I didn't do.
Many people think they know my story. But now, finally, it's my turn to tell it.